Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Ethel Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that. Where are we right now in the market? What is coming next and why? So I think that's very, very important because be there on time before the breakout. It's crucial for your future profit. Then I would like to talk about that PayPal US business users can now hold and trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then we have Blackrock. They actually had the biggest purchase in September yesterday on the 25th of September. Then let's talk about the Bitcoin balance on exchanges because there is a change in this compared to the previous bull market. Then we have VanEck saying that Solana may hit 50% of its market cap. And finally, we have Israel consider limiting ownership of precious metals. It's something we should always think about that, who has the control over our assets. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget every single day I bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, and for start, as always, let's have a look at the prices. Bitcoin is actually up a bit more than 1% at the moment, $64,493 US dollar. Ethereum, $2,629 US dollar, 0.29 up. Then we have the top gainer, WorldCoin, 17% up, Starknet, 13%, and Dogwith had 13%, but some others also going up quite nicely. This is just the top 100. Losers, well, number one loser is so far, but this is not loser, 2.5%. This is nothing. Celestia, 2%, Monero was 2.5%, and Sui, not even 1% down. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here that we are actually 159 days after the halving. So a couple of days, actually, the breakout, it might start. The signs that right now, we closed yesterday under 200-day moving average, but today we're trying again, close above it, and then break above it. Here it would be right now that so far today the highest was 64,737 US dollar. Very important to go and close above 65,200-ish kind of, and then we have definitely a clear higher high, which would be essential for an uptrend, to be honest with you. And Bitcoin dominance is dropping now, holding itself at 57, and altcoins on the other hand, altcoins market cap is going up. Today is actually high. It was higher than it was it yesterday? Hang on. Tiny little bit. But actually, this is also entering in an uptrend, which is definitely positive for altcoins and for the whole crypto market. Okay, guys, and now let's talk about where are we right now if we actually zoom out. So it's very difficult to find your place when you actually really zoomed in and looking at the days and, you're not seeing the big picture. But therefore, we really should zoom out and looking at how a whole cycle is built up, a bear market, an accumulation trend, and the bull market. And look at this here. When we go back to 2011, 13, then, this was here, the bear market. Then we had this long accumulation period, this or goldish kind of color. And then the bull market started. Same pattern, 2014-17. Bear market. After that, we had this accumulation, bull market starting. Same, 2018-21. As you can see. So right now, when we're looking at the big pictures, we had our bear market. We had the same amount of days, almost, couple of days plus minus, right? In accumulation. And actually, theoretically and historically, when we're looking at, we are at the start of the bull market. Will it happen? Of course, nobody knows for 100%, but this is the pattern, what we have seen in the previous bull markets, accumulation zones and bear markets. So I think this is overall a bullish thing. Nothing is for granted. You should be aware of that. But I think this is a positive thing. And the second thing, when you're looking at this, right now, this is how we look like. This is the cap and handle, pattern, which is the major one because, look at this one. But here you can see that this was the line of resistance. And then, we have, this is the big cup. Then we have the handle. And, we had here the bottom of it. And, this was in this channel if we're going down. And the entry zone is confirmed if this is breaking out, right? And, we are just at the line at the moment. So I think we should definitely watch this. If we break above it, close above it, and we really start things moving, then we can see a nice uptrend, definitely. So I think this is a bullish thing. And when we're looking at what's happening in October, usually, look back in 2000 and 15, we had an definitely uptrend in Q4. Same was 16. Same was here in 2020. Same was last year. And every single time when September was actually green, and so far we are in green, as you can see, 7.8%, almost 8% up. We had a very nice Q4. So overall, and we have, of course, a lot of things. The rate cuts all around the world happening, boosting liquidity into the liquid market, and so many things. Election, the year of election, always, the Q4 is good. So overall, things looking good. Nobody knows nothing for sure. This is very important to understand. But the signs what we see, it's so far bullish. Okay, next one. We have PayPal US businesses users can now hold actually and trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this could be also big. So, we have PayPal US business users can, as I said, now hold and trade Bitcoin and Ether. So PayPal has now announced that US merchants can now buy, hold and sell digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum from their business account. So this is a step definitely forward. US merchants will also be able to externally transfer cryptocurrency on chain to third-party eligible wallets. So, the feature will not be available in the state of New York at launch. That's what they're saying. And this goes for the United States, except state of New York. So, as you can see, PayPal entered in the business a couple of years ago, and they're expanding and actually making the possibilities broader, this time for the merchants. Okay. Next topic, it's all about the Blackrock because they purchased the biggest amount of Bitcoin in September, yesterday on the 25th of September. Well, Blackrock is mostly accumulating or having 0 days when it comes to Bitcoin spot ETFs. And as you can see, BlackRock just recorded their highest daily ETF inflow in September. So this happened, yesterday. But apart from this, when you're looking at even before yesterday, the 24th, yesterday we had 184.4 million US dollar entering into Bitcoin spot ETF of BlackRock. Before that, 98.9, and we had a couple of 0 days, but now again, it started to go up, and BlackRock had so far like 3 days altogether when they had like outflows. Apart from that, inflow or 0 days. And when you're looking at the total, you can also see that in the last 5 days actually, we are in plus, and then 1 day was in total minus, another 4 days before plus. So mostly it's definitely a plus. So we see inflows. Right. Now, let's have a look at Bitcoin balances on exchanges, because what's happening right now, it's different what happened in the previous bull markets. So when you're looking at this one at Glassnode, which shows Bitcoin balances, the total on all exchanges, you can see that, you know, the black one is the Bitcoin price, and the orange one is the balance. And since basically here 2014, it's going up, you know, very well. Then even in the last, you know, bull market phase going up. But what we experiencing since 2022, and actually it's happening in November, so this is thanks a lot for FTX probably, but also how people, you know, watching Bitcoin and their Bitcoin holdings more and more believe that I don't want to, you know, get rid of it. I just want to hold it for myself and be a hodler because it's gaining value. And before that, they had so many options. Right now, when they're looking at, you know, bonds, looking at some other things, properties, they see that, you know, Bitcoin is getting safer and safer as the, you know, the public views it, because it was as safe as it is now, you know, 15 years ago. So the network is just the same. Actually, it's getting safer because the hash rate is going up. But when we're looking at the big picture, we can see that the possibilities that people can put their money in and feel safe about it is less and less. And Bitcoin, it's here gaining. So as you can see, this time it's not going up and going back to exchanges. They rather would like to hold it for themselves. And actually it can go to the downtrend. This is what we're seeing here right now a little bit. So this is interesting and different to other, you know, periods, bull markets. Okay, then we have VanEck. They saying actually that Solana going to reach 50% of ETH's market cap. Well, Solana is definitely hot in this, you know, bull market season, and Ethereum is not doing that well recently. And actually, VanEck is saying now that Solana may hit $330 and reach 50% of its market cap. So the reported cited Solana's throughput, which can process thousands of transactions per second, and it is 3,000% higher than Ethereum's TPS. Solana's daily activity user count is 1,300% higher than Ethereum's, and transaction fees are nearly 5 million% cheaper on the Solana network. Therefore, they saying that Solana really has a bright future and actually catching up. And we could see how much Ethereum went up so far since its bottom, and Solana performed extremely well when we're looking at the big guys, the big market cap tokens. So yeah, this can actually continue, and sure, Ethereum probably, in my opinion, going to wake up sooner or later. Now it's around its bottom because many people started to be bearish about Ethereum. And sometimes it's a good sign if this is happening that after it takes up, but definitely more eyes right now on Solana just because its performance so far and all these things what I just mentioned previously. Okay, and finally today, let's talk about that Israel is considering limiting ownership of precious metals. And more important question nowadays that who is holding your assets? Who's controlling your assets? In our centralized systems, you know, everything is always centralized. Bitcoin is not centralized. And look at this. You have gold, and Israel is now considering limiting ownership of precious metals. So what we have, that Prime Minister has asked officials to begin discussing measures to limit the circulation of black market currency to curb illegal activities in Israel. And part of the proposal suggests limiting private ownership of large amounts of cash alternatives, such as gold, silver, and coins. So basically, if you remember what happened in the United States, there was one point in the 1930s when they had to actually give in their gold unless they had to go to prison. And yeah, the US bought it actually back on the price, and then when everybody handled in the gold, then they pushed up the gold price in dollars. So again, you could be a criminal if you like holding gold and if they find it, you know. So yeah, again, Bitcoin. If you have Bitcoin and your country is somehow saying that you cannot hold Bitcoin, you can move countries. You can, you know, just have a wallet over there and just keep using it. But with gold, how are you going to leave borders, you know, in your pocket? You just cannot even cross a gate at the airport, for example. Or if they catch you on the other border, for example, it's also difficult. So yeah, the freedom what you can have with Bitcoin, I think is very important. Nothing is sure, nothing is 100%, but this is what we're going to see. And this is always happening in places, in countries when there is, you know, a difficult situation. And the whole world is in a difficult situation right now. Some countries are more difficult situation than the others, but economically and all these things, we're not looking too bright, not even the United States, as we know. So yeah, this is something we should consider where we store our, values. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So very simple. If you would like to get these, you would like to stay up to date, just subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. These videos coming between Monday and Thursday, these longer videos, but every single day from Monday to Sunday, you're getting a couple of fresh short videos if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. And you get the news in less than 60 seconds. So just a sense of it. Don't miss that to stay up to date. Guys, see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.